Hello and welcome back to another RPG Maker with video from me, Squishalski. So yes, I am continuing on with Bartha, a Cleric's Tale. And just so everyone knows, the author of the game is Perim Popi. I keep getting that wrong on the other videos, but I thought I shall correct it now. So where were we at? Getting to the top of the tower to try and find the wise one. So let's get back into it. So, I managed to get the key. There we go. That's what I needed the key for. So, let's get back to it. So, now I have another cup of tea as well, because it has been snowing here this morning, the days that I'm recording this video. So yes, we had a little bit of snow here, so yes, anyway, let's see if I can get to the top of the tower. Now let's see, okay. Inga, where are you? I'm closer than I appear. It has been quite some time since I've taken this form. Greetings, adherent of Sarad and Siozon of Bartha. Wow! How'd you do that? We're both spirit folk, right? It'll be so cool if I could turn into an arrow or other stuff. Unfortunately, my young kinsman and my capacity for becoming the arrow has little to do with our shared heritage. So you are her. You're the great wise one, spoken of in spirit folk legend. That is what I was called in days long past, but yes, I am she. The Sheer of the North, the frozen eyes watching over Bartha. I am Ingna, the great wise one of the spirit folk. Then you know everything, right? You can tell me where my parents are. I could provide you with that information, tiny one. But before I do, I have two conditions that you must agree to before I answer any questions. What are your terms? First, you must agree to accept what I'm telling you is the truth, no matter how upsetting or unbelievable it may seem. Knowledge is power, and those who would deny that truth are unworthy of it. And the second condition? A favour. One that I will explain once your questions are answered. I promise that I will not ask you to harm each other, yourselves, or anyone you hold dear. Smart of you to reassure us that this favour isn't our lives. Do you agree to my terms? Come on, please, you guys, can we agree so I can ask? We're so close. I have no objections. This is why we began travelling together, after all. I can only hope that she has good news to share. Same here. I'm still kind of sceptical, but if she can help Fen, then at least we make some progress towards someone's goal. Hey, don't let me be the last one to agree. I'm here for the squirt as well as any info we can find to help you two. I never want to make a commitment before I know the full terms, but this is for Fen, so of course I'll agree to whatever she needs. Belle, Nick, Liza! Thank you. We agree to your terms, Egna. Very well. Ooh, interesting. You recall the last day you saw them, don't you? They told you to run away and not to speak to anyone associated with the church. Uh-huh. After you left, they stayed behind to prevent you from being followed. They knew that there was no way they could triumph over the church knights, but they fought anyway to give you the time you needed to escape. So the church? Yes. They were slain by the church. Why? Why would they do that? One sob. Fen. Hey, Fen. It's gonna be okay, you know. Fen? It'll be okay, Fen. I promise it will be. But, Bear, I'm gonna be all alone. No, you won't, Fen. I promise. You won't be alone as long as I'm here. He's right, Fen. And it's not just him. Yes, we're all here for you, Fen. You won't be alone ever. She's right, Fen. Bear. I warned you, no matter how shocking, this is the truth. I am sorry. But why? Why would the church attack them? If you ask the church knights that did the deed, they would have called the two heretics for not following their goddess and spreading knowledge of other beings. But in truth, they were targeted by the Grand Matron for being Theorans in her pursuit of a fool's errand. That woman, Nofia, converts something all humans have dreamed of since they were created by Sarad all those ages ago. Immortality. She wants to live forever, but that's impossible. I know spirit folk can live for a long time, but nothing lives forever. It's a fact of nature. Impossible is correct. No natural thing can live forever. It goes against how Escalada designed the world. But there are unnatural ways of achieving that goal, and in discerning them, such knowledge was what Nafia sought to obtain. You're alive because of the power of the arrow here, aren't you? You are correct, Barthrian Prince. It is the power of Sarad's arrow that keeps my spirit bound to this place. I was alive even in the time of your glorious ancestor. Then you know their connection of Sarad and Scalaria. There is much about the old story that you are not yet aware of, Ceridian Priestess. I know you come here with doubt in your heart, but you must understand this greater wisdom. It matters not whether Sarad or Scala truly created this world. What matters is how living beings coexist and treat each other within it. Your faith in Escaria feels betrayed, and you have never truly had faith in Sarad. You placed your faith in Nafia, and in that, you made your greatest error. Of gods and humans, the latter are the most fallible of them all. I understand why Ignar. Do you? Once one as faithless as you begins to understand what faith is, then I will believe you truly understand what I am telling you. Okay, so Berriman's theory was correct then. Nafia used Isabel to gather the arrows and obtain their power, because she wants to live forever. Indeed, she seeks the power of all 6 arrows, including the one absorbed by you. Its power still sleeps within you, unsealing your forgotten memories, though not even it were able to break the curse on you completely. Then how do we stop her? Are you not eager to break the curse and return to your male body? Of course I want that, but Nafia has hurt my friends, and I more than enough times. I want to put her down and make her pay for that. Being a man again can wait. If the power of the arrow can keep you alive here all this time, then why was it not powerful enough to completely break the curse on Nicole? Because even the power of the gods isn't infinite. What do you mean? The curse binding the prince's form is akin to a chain, shackling and binding him into his unnatural state. The force of the arrow was simply not enough to destroy the chain. Then, is there nothing that can return Nicole to his true self? The spell has one intentional flaw. One way to break its hold and restore the prince to his true self. It simply requires the death of his mother. Mother? The Queen? No, no one else should die, please. There's got to be some other way, right? The only one who would know is the spellweaver, the wizard Basil, and the one who cursed the boy in the first place. But if there is another way, he has never spoken it or committed it to paper. And now we are out of time. I must ask you my favour. Was that was thunder? Then Nafia has the lightning arrow's power. Quick, what do you need? I need you to destroy me. No, we can't. If you do not destroy me, then when Nafia arrives, she'll claim my power and grow even stronger. Is that what you want? She is already almost here. The power of the arrow keeping me here is as much a curse as it has ever been in boon. I have been trapped here for thousands of years, watching the world change without me. Do you not understand how painful it is, how lonely I have been? The arrow and I are as one. Do not let her absorb the power, absorb who I am. Let me die as myself. I'll do it. Cool. Isn't that what we both want? To live and die as ourselves, Isabel? To choose our own futures? You're right. If this is how we can best repay you, Egna, then we will honour the choice you've made to live and die as yourself. Nice. Egna the Frozen Eyes appears. The power within me must be completely extinguished. Bring your all and destroy me. Okay, so she's still going. Right. So just had to make a quick call. Right. So, right. Let's give it everything that we've got. Let's go with Blade Breaker, actually. Let's do this! Hasn't got any E-skills, but let's go here. Let's go. Okay. More. Okay. Go. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's go for some more. We can do this. Well, we have to. Let's go for there. Might as well just try a swoop and strike. So, let's actually... There. I thought that she wanted to die. If she wants to die, why does she keep reviving herself? Okay, cool, right. Cool. Cool. Go. Wave. Let's do a rally. Let's actually go for protective bouquet. There we go. Bit of rally. Also going to give him some cheer. I thought that she would probably like not fight back so much, but she has, and that's really annoying. E-skills. Sit, E-skills. Actually, she can then do this. She can then do divine healing. He can then do cheer. And she can actually do healing wind. Let's go! Let's do this! That's it. Perfect. Bit of cheer. Right, and then he can actually take down their other defences. Perfect. Right. Right. Go. Let's go there. Let's do Spirit Breaker. Now this motivate. Which will provide bolster allies' attacks for 4 turns. Inspire. Attacks. Right. Cleansing wind. Oh, it was automatic. Oh, I did not know it did that. Anyway. I think I'm thinking of Fen. I think Fen does. Or is it someone else? It might have been someone else actually. Inspire. Right, let's go. Okay, let's do Blade Breaker. Ooh, come on. Yes. Yes. So they're all right. She can give magic nectar to him. She can also give magic nectar to her. And he can give magic nectar to himself. She can give magic nectar to herself. There we go. It's fun. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Right. Petal Storm. Blade Breaker. Let him give. Let's do some cheer. And some healing wind. It's fine. Right, come on. That will happen for 4 turns. Perfect. Oh, nice. Right. So we're going to do some more petals because they seem to do something. Here. Ooh. Blade Breaker 2. Right, E-skills. Petal Storm. Blade Breaker. Here. Do you know, I'm just going to do an attack. Here. It's alright, because for 4 turns I can heal up. Yes. Yes! Ooh, his attack is good. Right. So, let's... Here. Blade Breaker. E-skills. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to have him just attack. E-skills here. Swoop and strike. Okay. Wasn't quite what I was after. Hit the wrong button. But hey. Ooh, that's not too bad. Okay, come on. Yes. Right, come on. Let's go. Right. Blade Breaker. You can just attack. E-skills, swoop and strike. Okay, a bit more damage. Come on. Come on. That's it, come on. Regeneration. Okay, so fight. Go, E-skills, don't need that. Blade Breaker here. Could do Hydra Vow. She can actually do... Enemy, there we go. Okay, cool, cool. Come on, keep going, keep going. Yes, come on. Bit of Hydra Vow. Just to keep it so that we get some... I keep thinking my phone's going off. It's not. I just realised it's on silent anyway. Right, come on. Yes, come on. Yes. Come on. Come on. as party won the battle. 6,900 experience gained, 3,450 gold acquired. Nicole grew to 34. Belmont grew to level 34. Eliza grew to level 33. Fen grew to level 34. Thank you. Let me share with you one last thing. There exists a single weapon that can neutralize the powers Nafia has already absorbed. You must wield the Sword of Sarad against her. Only it can cut through the power she's stolen and prevent her from achieving her goal. Inga, no, don't go! Egna! Do not cry, my young proud Theron. The spirit folk have a belief. We were all once part of Eternal Escarada, and when we die, we become one with her once more. So no tears, child. We will meet again. Egna! I think that's how you pronounce it. She's gone. I wanted to ask her so much more. As did I, child. As did I. Grand Matron. Oh, Isabel, there you are. I was beginning to wonder what happened to your pilgrimage. You haven't stopped in a long time, and the knights I sent with you to the Wind Shrine told me you were abducted. Shut up, Nafia. We know you were only using Isabel for your scheme. Oh, Celeste. You're here too. I thought it was odd that the Queen pardoned you, though I suppose I should expect such blatant corruption out of the Queen, shouldn't I, girl Prince of Bartha? Who told you? A new ally of mine informed me that the prince you defeated at the tournament was the Force One, which made Geraldine scurrying about the Colosseum make sense, and why she didn't care about fulfilling Sarad's decree and put her male hair on the throne. Though I suppose that excludes you, girl prince, Nafia. But though you are failures and have stymied my plans, I am feeling merciful. You did assist me in getting me as far as I am, and for that I will allow you to live for now. So cheer up, you won't die today. After all, it is death I seek to defeat once and for all. You'll pay. Fen! I was hoping to get the power of the Ice Arrow and ask the seer a few questions, but it seems I was too late. A pity. The only thing here for me is an angry child. Grand Matron, why? Why are you doing this? Why did you need me to collect the arrows for you? Oh, Isabel, if anyone should understand how imperfect this world is, it's you. How else would you describe being a woman, stuck with the body of a man, with a father who disowned you, all imperfections in Sarad's creation, all mistakes? I only seek to correct one mistake in Sarad's creation, to make a perfect world for her followers, free of death and pain. For that, I need the power of Sarad's divine arrows. Touching them directly is dangerous, though, so I needed someone's help, someone who could touch them just long enough while I channeled their power into myself. I needed you, Isabel. But it wasn't a deception. You would have been justly rewarded if I had the power. I could correct any number of mistakes for you and the Prince Girl here. Just because Sarad never answered your prayers doesn't mean I will be deaf to them. You're insane. You're acting like you're trying to become a goddess yourself. I served Sarad faithfully in my life and in my role as Grand Matron, though even I admit that sometimes her will does require some interpretation. And with this power I now possess, even if it is incomplete, it will be a trivial task to make the Queen Geraldine bend her knee to me. Sarad's wish for this sinful kingdom will be done. Nafia, you are angry, Isabel. Grand Matron, this isn't what Sarad would want. Please, the arrows were placed here by Sarad. It isn't your place to meddle with them. Priestess, I am the Grand Matron. Sarad's will is for me to define and dictate, and for you to listen and obey. This isn't her will. You've lost sight of what's important, Grand Matron. The reason Sarad brought forth the church to begin with. You foolish boy girl. I am the church, but perhaps you need a reminder of what that means. I won't break my promise and destroy you all here, but this is a mercy I will only grant once. Interfere with Sarad's divine plan at your mortal peril. Belmont casts Aqua. Is everyone going to be alright? I didn't think you should move that fast, Bear. I'm alright, Bearmond. She was too strong. Sarad's knickers. What we're supposed to do about that? You all saw how powerful she is. We couldn't touch her. With the power of the 4 arrows she has, I don't know what we can do to stop her. Igna mentioned the sword of Sarad that could counteract the power of the arrows. It's a shame we can't ask her where it is now. We don't need to. The sword of Sarad is one of the relica in Bartha. The royal family keeps it under lock and key for use only during coronation. It's proof of Barth's pact with Sarad and the symbol of the king's authority. So what if Agna said is true? Then if we had that sword, we could try to stop Nafir from taking over the kingdom. Right. It should be somewhere in the castle, so we need to head back to Bartha City and talk to Claim. Is our only inn at the castle the guy who runs the Colosseum prison? If only we could get to the Queen, she'd probably listen to us. Claim will know what the situation is like in the city. Since Nafir knows that the prince in the city is fake, we need to know exactly what moves she's made and if she's threatened to expose anything about the other Nicole. It's as good a place to start as any. Agreed. Let us return to Bartha City. Okay, so back to Bartha City. Okay. Citizens of Bartha City, please return to your homes. There is a terrible storm over the city now, and the Grand Matron is currently praying to Sarad for relief. But until the storm passes, you should be in your homes where it is safe. Let's go home. I never expected this. Papa, I'm scared. It'll be okay, sweetie. The Grand Matron will ask Sarad to stop the storm, and then we can come back to the park. Or can you? So, first off, let's get some more shit. Right, buy. So, the candy. Go for that. Ultra potion. Smelling salts, because, yeah. Let's go magic nectar. Oh, I don't know who that is. They'll have to wait. Okay, so magic nectar, let's get some more of that. Magic candy, let's do that. Right. Cool, right. So let's go to the inn. Hopefully I can... Yes. Okay. So that should restore everything. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to save the game. Save. Okay, so let's head back to Bartha City. Stay on the path, then... Okay. Oh, the bridge has been... fixed now. Okay. Interesting. Kingdom of Bartha. Okay, just go all the way down. go. On to Bartha City we go. Come on. Gotta make our way there. Let's go. Bartha City, right. So I'm going to also save the game again. Let's go here. Right. Let's go. So I need to go to the Colosseum. Let's go talk to this dude. Right, I'm going to save it here. Let's go, right. Oh, my eye. Let's go, right. Master, we need to talk. Yeah, you be bringing ill tidings, pup, especially with the storm hanging over the city like a funeral mask. But I'm afraid I cannot simply ask to let ye in. Things are pretty tense in the castle. What's happening in the city? Seems that the forum's got a bee in its bonnet, and they decided to force the issue of having a king on the throne. But they can't do that. They don't have the real prince. I'm afraid that matters little to them, priestess. I don't even think they're aware of the switch, and it's hardly the worst news. Oh great, it gets better. The Queen fell ill quite some time ago, right before we had our talk about Nicole's identity, and since she hasn't been able to do much, the forum lost their patience with her. They're actually planning on putting her on trial for disobeying Sir Ray's divine decree. The punishment, of course, is death. They can't do that. She hasn't done anything wrong, and that fake Nicole can't become king. Clean out your ears, pup. They don't know that they got the wrong one. And looking like you do, you've got no way to change their mind. We've learnt that that if the Queen dies, the curse on Nicole dies with her. So if we wait for the Queen's execution, they'll solve our problem for us, correct? We'll have a male prince again. Bear, you blockhead. What a mean thing to say. I never said it was the best idea. I just mean that in the worst case scenario, Nicole can take the throne from the imposter. That idea sucks, Belmont. She may have put me in this body, but I don't want her to die. She's still my mother. I agree. We should seek out General Basil. If anyone knows how to undo the curse besides the Queen's death, it'll be him. You think you can talk sense into that wizard? Someone's got to. So where is he? General Basil has been confined to quarters. He's in his laboratory within the castle while the Queen awaits her trial in the forum. They locked Basil up. Why? While the Queen was ill, the General managed the affairs of the kingdom, which made his own mess, since the General has no claim to the throne. His trial is to come after hers, the rumours say. To be honest, I'd be surprised if the General lived that long. The two of them have been separated, and they've both done a lot to anger the forum and the church. The Inquisitor, Nafia, might assassinate one of them. So now we got to be at the forum to protect Queen Geraldine, but we also need to be in the castle to protect General Basil, or else saving the Queen wouldn't solve anything. We don't want the Queen to die, but if we're protecting her and the General bites it, then we have no way to undo the curse except for the Queen to die anyway. We can't do both. Why not? We could split up like we did before. Half of us go to save the Queen and the other half to save Basil. Unless you plan on cutting one of us in half, Squirt, one side is gonna just be two people against the guards or church assassins. It's not good odds for us. Actually, we might not be as outmanned as we look. We have a favour we can call in, which might help us even the odds. A favour? From who? Don't worry, I'll handle the details, but we need to figure out how we're going to get to both these places. There's a secret tunnel from the well in the castle courtyard that leads to both the Tower of Sarad and the Grand Cathedral. If the tower is still locked up, then we can still go through the back of the cathedral. That's a new one on me, pup! It's supposed to be used in emergencies to escape if the castle were to fall. It's a secret that only the royal family knows about. Well, I guess the only thing left is to decide is how we're going to split up. I'm going to go to the forum. I'll be able to protect my mother. And also get some answers from her, I hope. I'll have to be the one to make contact with her backup, so I'll go with Nicole to fill that group of 3. Then Fen, Eliza and I will head to the castle. Sounds like we've got a plan of brewing then. Take a few moments to sort yourselves out and then let me know when you're ready to start the operation. Right. Okay. Save the game here. Right. Let's save this here. Let's go. Be ye prepared, priestess. Your job's to go to the castle. Yes. You won't be able to leave Bartha City again for a while, are you sure? Yes, I am. Let's go. We've prepared as much as we can with the time we have. I can only pray that it is enough. Berrimont, Nicole, please be careful on your own part of this mission. You too, the castle guards are no slouches, so try to avoid fighting if you can. I've seen a message to our backup through an old mercs connection I have. It will take some time for them to get here, so we're waiting for now. You should go on ahead. Stay safe, Bear. Don't get in trouble while I can't see you. Stay safe, then. I know my reputation for keeping promises isn't the best, Nicole, but I hope we can still fulfill our promise of finishing this journey together. What do you mean? We visited the 6 shrines, right? Pilgrimage is over. We may have visited the shrines together, but the Church of Sarat has lost its way. It's forgotten the good that belief and faith can do, and I intend to set it on the right path. Our journey won't be over until it is. Isabel. Don't you worry, Nicole. I'll keep Isabel safe while you're away. Thank you, Eliza. Just don't forget that I'm not giving up either. Huh? What are you talking about? Never mind. We should get going. Okay. So have I got to go again? To the castle. There's something. Go to the cathedral. Get into. Ground matron affairs asked the public, which is currently anticipated to the storm. So I can't. Okay. No. So church, right. Where's it that I gotta go? Okay, hang on a minute. Let me just try and get into. Hey! No entry to the noble quarter without express permission unless you live there and you don't. Now scram. Right, okay. We're not headed to the forum. We need to go to the cathedral and use the secret back passage to get to the castle. Okay, cool. That's the forum. So here's the cathedral. Secret back passage. So where the... Where the hell is the secret back passage then? Cathedral. I feel like I may have been to the cathedral before, but is this barracks of the Holy Order? So that's the barracks. I don't want to go there. Sure, this is the cathedral, isn't it? Right. Tower, okay. So yeah, so that is the cathedral, right? So where the hell? This is the forum to the cathedral. So the cathedral is here, and there is a back passage. Where? Cole said that if you search underneath the seats, there's a hidden switch. Ah! Okay, there it goes. Sit. Underground passage. Okay. This way leads to the Tower of Sarad. We should head straight forward. Here lies my most beloved. Nice. Okay. So let's go here and here. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Unless anyone into the Royal Treasury. Okay. Okay, cool. Right. I'm trying to save as much of my evers for whatever. Cool. Right. Here. Save here. Right. Do you know, I'm going to actually leave it there for now. So, I need to find the Queen. Or Basil. No, find the Queen. That's it. Right. So, anyway, I am going to leave it there. If you like this content, please do subscribe, comment, like, share. Let me know your thoughts. I am Squishalski, and you can follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and also on Kick. So, until next time, I will say goodbye. So, bye-bye for now.